How do you intro? I forgot.
I don't figure it out.
Hey guys, welcome to the EggSalad podcast. My name is Edgar Hippolito, and we got motherfucking Tyler Jeffrey Harrington.
Hey.
And we got Michael Patrick Gallardo right here to our left.
Actually, my name is Harry fucking Potter.
I'm Ash Ketchum. And we back, baby.
That was a...
And we're back.
We back, baby.
Welcome.
We need to put our own music in there. I love your shoes. The podcast can't see it. I love your shoes. Look at them dogs.
What are those?
These are from Diagon Alley.
Damn.
No, they're not.
Yeah, we're back. Welcome to the super late Halloween episode because it's going to be super duper late because we're recording this on the
November
4th.
4th.
The 4th, and it's not going to come out until the Monday following. So it's been like a week since Halloween.
Fuck it, we ball.
Did everybody have a good Halloween?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I did.
It was that good of a Halloween?
No. I just didn't do anything.
You just didn't do a
Really?
thing?
I think I went I worked on Halloween, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, no, I had a good Halloween, yeah.
My
Which was
Halloween
it?
weekend was good.
Mm.
It was awesome.
What'd you do? Oh, you went to When We Were Young, right?
I went to when we were young.
Oh,
and
yeah.
But to keep the Halloween theme, I went to the haunted houses.
Oh, I saw that.
In When We Were Young? They had haunted houses there?
Nah.
Oh, it was separate
You went to
activity.
You went to the Meadows Mall parking lot?
I went to the Freakling Bros.
Oh.
The IKEA one.
You got your freak on?
Dude. I was like researching it before I went, and it was like top 10 haunts in the U.S.
Really?
That shit was fucking sick.
Was it?
Want me to spoil some?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
It's not going to happen until next year, so I don't care.
And I think they changed stuff too.
Oh, okay.
So they have 3 haunted houses there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You have to sign a waiver to go in.
Oh.
And
Do they grab you?
for the last one, you sign another waiver, and they can fucking.
Smack the shit out of you.
You can smack your willy?
I wish, but so I don't know which one to do.
Dude, go from worst to best.
Worst to best. So the worst one, which was still good, was the vampire one. There's 3. There's Gates of Hell, which is the grabbing one. Coven, which was my favorite.
That's
And-
witches, right?
Yeah.
Covens? Okay.
And then the vampire one.
Okay.
The vampire one was chill. It was scary. There was like a railing
Uh-huh.
that like if you grabbed it, it would electrocute you.
What, the H?
And then I fucking grabbed it and I went.
You got the lightning scar. You got the lightning scar that day.
Yep. And then the coven. This was the coolest part. So when you go in, they put you on like these chairs, and then they're like, no, I'm not, and then the lights just go out, and then one of the chairs just goes,
Oh.
turns around into a different room. So there was only 3 of us when we went in,
Yeah.
because the maximum group was like 5 and we had 6. So we split it up 3-3. But I was the one that was selected to go
As you
to
should.
join the coven, and this was me. And then like it's pitch black in the other room, and then all I see like once my eyes adjust is just a mask right in front of my freaking schnoz.
That's awesome.
And then they hide me behind a door, and they have to fucking find me.
Really?
You just
It's
stay
super,
there?
It's all of them are really interactive. Like,
Really? They had to go find you?
well, I think I don't know.
That's so at the end they were like, "Oh, Mikey." Hey.
But yeah, they were all really cool. I'm not gonna spoil too much. Actually, Gates of Hell. The crazy part is like they shove you in this fucking box, and then like you're in there for like a minute, and they're just like pumping like demonic voices in your head.
Oh, my
And then
God.
The doors just open, and then you go out, and then there was like a part where like you go into a bathroom. And this guy's like peeing in the urinal. He's like, "What are you perverts looking at?" And then like everyone was quiet, and I was like, "You're pissing." And then he's like, "Oh yeah," and he turns around and just starts peeing.
Really?
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Actual dick
No,
out?
No,
Oh.
it's like fake.
Yeah.
And he's
Oh.
like pumping water out, just like.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, That was pretty cool. That
That's-
one, there was another thing in there, but if we go next year, you guys can see that for yourself. It was pretty weird.
Gnarly.
It was pretty gnarly, yeah.
Oh,
And
God.
there was one time, this was in the Coven, the first one, like this freaking animatronic like flies out like down the hallway at you, and I see it and I'm like, ah, and I start barking at it.
Do you not get scared?
It was scary, but like my coping mechanism is like laughing.
Just cracking jokes. I
Like-
do the exact same thing.
Yeah, like I go, oh my God, and I start laughing. There was actually a part in the Coven one where there was like a girl in a bed, like giving birth, and she was like, they impregnated me, oh my God. And then like I just stopped because I want to hear the lore. And like we're just standing there, but like we could keep on going. And then she just aims like a gun at me, like a water gun, and it's like full power. Like I'm just standing
It's
there.
just to
and
get you to move.
and then the next thing I just see is just smoke and water all over me. And I'm like, oh, we all got wet. I'm soaked. I was the only one that got wet. She pointed it just at me by myself. And yeah, that was the Freakling Bros.
That's pretty sweet. Have you ever heard of the movie? There's a movie that came out called House October Built, I think.
Nah, sounds like a whack movie though.
They're whatever movies, but it's about people. It's like documentary style. They go to find like the craziest haunts in the world, and then like one of them is so bad that it like actually follows them across the country to like, and then they're actually just crazy fucking people that want to kill them. Like a horror movie.
Dang.
But it's like, it reminds me of those haunts where there's one, I don't know where it is, but they just torture you. And if you finish it, you get like 10 grand.
Oh, damn.
They torture you for like 12 or so hours, like something like that.
God.
And it's like whatever they want. They they'll bury you. They'll like put a ball gag in your mouth and start waterboarding you.
Wait, this is in the movie?
No, the thing I'm talking about is real life.
But they can't kill you.
Of course not. But you sign a waiver to allow them to just basically torture you for.
I would be the one to die.
Low key.
Because it would be funny.
I mean, if you know you're not gonna die, like, shit.
Yeah, but
But there's still the chance. Like waterboarding. Can't you die from waterboarding? Or
you definitely can. You can just drown.
Or is it like
Dang.
just it gives you the sensation of drowning?
It definitely gives you the sensation, but I think
That's
you
why
could
it's
still
like
drown from doing it.
Next
Where is this?
podcast will.
I don't
have
know.
a setup.
I don't know where it is. Yeah, next podcast we will Chinese water torture Eggy the whole time. Just
What is
drip, where they just drip one drip of water on your forehead forever.
I think I can handle that.
I watched a YouTube channel, a video where a dude did it for 24 hours, and it looked fucked. He was tore up after.
Well, I have ADHD, so I can just I can just freaking disassociate out of my body.
That's awful.
You know, it's funny. Speaking of like how we handle scary situations, I just recently went to South Carolina, and on my plane ride there, we were flying over. I had to fly to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to South Carolina. The Atlanta to South Carolina flights were perfect at both times. It's like an hour and 15-minute flights, those ones, so there were nothing. But when I was flying to Atlanta, we flew over Austin. And every time I talk to people about this, when you fly over Austin, you get fucked. Like, the air is awful, like, around this time of year.
Turbulence?
Yeah, hella. Like, bad. Like, it got bad, and a woman yelled on our flight. Like, she screamed. But I was so, like, because I was just like, I don't really like flying. I get bored.
Yeah.
I can't sleep on planes, so I'm bored, I'm angry, I'm tired. And so I had my headphones in. I wasn't watching a movie. I was on a Delta flight. I should have been watching a movie, but I was just like, at that time, I just had my headphones in. I was like, I'm going to try and sleep. And then turbulence happened. So then I was like, man, I'm just going to put on music that makes me happy. And I just started dancing. So it's horrible turbulence. People are yelling, and I'm just dancing. I'm just dancing with it. And after all the turbulence, one of the stewardesses come up to me, and she goes, were you dancing? Like, people were screaming. How can you dance? And I was like, if that's how I'm going to go, like, might as well go having fun. But
Go jerking.
let's not bring up the jerking again.
Oh, you know how to jerk?
No, I don't.
We don't have to say it again.
Yeah, we don't have to say it again.
That's your fault.
Yeah, you should watch our
You-
content.
He
I don't watch
unsoli-
anything, bro.
He got unsolicited.
Someone jerked at me unsolicited.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, check out last week's or a couple weeks ago podcast where we talk about that. It was an unhinged episode. But while we're on the subject, yeah, I was in South Carolina till Thursday. I got in Wednesday night. I'm in a very big lull now. I'm just like, I don't want to be here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm back in reality and I'm not excited to be back in it. But the trip was good. I was out there. I had a really cool Airbnb that was like, it was like on the first floor of the building. It was like restaurants, but you enter the middle door. You go up a flight of stairs, and up there is like offices. There's like a shit ton of offices. I go up another flight of stairs. It's a door, and then it's just my apartment basically. And it was super nice, super sweet. Only issue is that they were doing construction directly across the street on a building, and they started at 7 in, and it was so fucking loud. You would have thought they were like, I had a window open, and I didn't. It was just so loud. I knew it was bad because it woke me up, and I was like, fuck. And they were like, hey, we have noise canceling headphones in the room if you need them. And I was like, no. I look out the window, and I saw one dude with 2 jackhammers on either shoulder walking towards like the freight elevator, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to sleep. So when I was in the Airbnb, I didn't get much sleep. But man, I think that state, South Carolina, is like maybe the best to me.
in terms of what?
Like good weather. I like the atmosphere. I think everybody there. It's like the town I was in is Columbia. I've stayed in Charleston, which is like a little more stuck up. It's historical. You know, a lot of people go to there to kind of retire. It's an older place. And then I was in Columbia, which is their capital city. And it's a college town, big college town. So yeah, there's parties and stuff, and it's rowdy. But like during the day, like everybody's chill. Everybody's just kind of like just doing their own shit. Hella quiet. Like we drove home on Halloween night. We drove to my apartment, me and my friend. We went to my Airbnb. It was 1 a.m, Halloween night or whatever. And I was just in the street. It was dead empty. I didn't see it. There was not a car in sight. Because it's a very walk-heavy city, too. Mm-hmm. But it was just dead empty. And I was like, I couldn't do this. I'm on a major street just standing in the middle of the road just because. And so, like, I think I just prefer it. And, like, it's a lot of historical stuff. Like, yeah, here in Vegas we have a lot of history, but not that dates back to the 1700s.
Yeah.
Is a little racist.
That's why you like it so much.
That is exactly why I like it so much. No, but, like, I don't know. It's a better vibe for me, I think. Like, I've told you guys this personally. I've never, like, felt like Vegas is, like, a fit for, I think, who I am as a person. Like, all this party shit is not for me. I just want to, you know, I can deal with it in doses. And that's what we did. When we did go out, we went out to, like their party scene, and we were only there for, like, hour or two. And we were like, all right, time to go. And like that's also how I understand it. That's like the culture is that everybody kind of just goes out for a little bit and then just are like, all right, cool, we got our fill, or they'll go to their next party. And like I was like, man, I told my friend out there, she was like, well, is there anything you want to do? And I was like, well, I came out here to do nothing, so anything more than nothing is more than I expected us to do. And we did a lot. I went to the museum. That was really cool. I went to the zoo. Love a good zoo. And then we went to party. We threw a party. Went out. It was good. Watched movies. It was a good time. Ate a lot of good food. A lot of good food out there. We talk about Vegas having good food, but like I think we specialize in a lot, and when you go out somewhere there and you get like the kind of food that is like that area's food, it hits way harder. Yeah, it was good. And then my flight back sucked dick. Because when you fly into Vegas, it's always, we're going to Vegas. We're going. You know what I mean? And every time the fucking pilot says the name Vegas, it's, whoa! And I'm like, fuck. And the dude sitting next to me is sitting like this. The whole flight. So, like, I have to sit like this.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like an old man, so I'm not gonna be like, fucking, yo, scoot the fuck over. And it's a 4.5 hour flight, and I'm like this, and I can't get comfortable.
Wait, where were you?
I
Aisle or
flew.
window?
I always sit aisle, so that I have like the leg space. I care
Yeah.
more about the leg space than because I can't sleep on planes. I just can't. So, and I'm up the entire flight. So if people need to get up, I can get up and let them off. But like.
Mm.
It's a weird thing where I just want to be able to get off the plane, like, when I want to get up.
Yeah,
But yeah, like, my second flights, I was not in a good mood because I just was like, I don't want to go back.
I don't want to go home.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to go back to, like, every day being kind of the same thing, you know? So it's just like, fuck me, man.
Do you think that's why you like it so much, because it was a vacation? Like, if you lived out there for, like, multiple years, do you think it would just probably just end up being like here?
Yeah, probably. I mean, absolutely. But at the same token, like, I like the amount of not upset, but like the way I feel right now, like I'm super like kind of depressed about it, is not like how I am when I come back from any other vacation.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I can go to like LA every other, like I went for a weekend, I've been for a week. But when I was leaving there, I was like, man, like...
That was a good trip then.
Yeah, and then I was also like, man, if this was every day, I'd probably be okay with it, more so than here where it's like, Monday through Thursday, which is going to shift when I fucking move jobs. I do the same thing. I come home, 8 o'clock at fucking night, get on my computer for maybe 4 hours, go to bed, do it again the next day, and then hope I do one of the same 5 things we do every weekend, which is either go get food, play video games, or go see a football game, which I enjoy, do not get me wrong, but I don't know. I feel like coming back, it was on my brain a lot. We're going to get real deep here in a second. I feel like on my brain, I think something in my life needs to shift. I don't know.
Like a new hobby or
like I need to move. Out of this house. I don't know if I have the confidence right now to move entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day. But I definitely need to just get out of some semblance of monopoly. Start dating.
Yeah, that's what you need. Dude.
I guess that's a hard thing to do too, though.
Dating?
Yeah.
Or why is it? Because you feel? Is it just going out there, or what do you feel like is hard about it? And then I want to ask you something about this, like the shift that you intend to have. But first, I want to ask you about dating.
I don't know. I have a weird time I have trust issues a little bit. Like everybody, like off rip. Sometimes I don't like people, so it's very hard to let people in close because I've been burned before.
Is that just based off first impression?
Sometimes, like if I get like any sort of weird vibe off of first impression, that person's like, we go.
What do you like base that off of? Is purely just vibes?
Purely just how I feel.
Oh, damn.
And that can change. It's weird. That can change on a day-to-day basis. Like the same shit that's gonna bother me today about somebody might not bother me tomorrow.
So does your opinion on people change then? Depending on like how you feel that day? Or?
Sometimes. We have a friend who we have a friend who's like it depends on the day that I can deal with him, to be honest.
Okay.
I'll tell you after. But there's a friend we have that's like some days I'm just like I don't like you, and then some days I'm like I love that kid.
I'm right here.
Oh,
It's Mikey. It's Mikey. No.
Man, fuck.
But you're asking me about the shift.
yeah. Because I was talking to someone about this, like pretty much how like some people find themselves like in cycles, and or it's just like maybe not the cycle, but just this like routine of everyday life that you like get into, and then it's like it kind of becomes mundane or boring at some, like you kind of know what to expect every day or every weekend or every whatever, and so some people find that like comfortable, but like I feel for me personally, because I was kind of going through something like this, I was like like, is this what my life is? You know,
Yeah.
like, damn, bro, like,
Yeah. You know, part of it too is that I think I have a history of getting just super comfortable, and I think that's also put me in that situation. So then when I went out and I was not in a situation, I wasn't uncomfortable when I was out there, but it wasn't
It was
what
new.
Huh?
Or wait, what are you
like when I went and visited there.
Mhm.
I was like in an Airbnb by myself. I'd go see people, and I was like, it kind of felt like I was living out there on my own.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
And so, like, I feel like that might help me. I also am gonna actually. This is really fucked to say because I just got promoted, but I'm gonna start taking a bigger look at what I do for a living, and see if this is something that's like. I think it's very good to get money, and I'm thankful for the money I make. I make good money. However, I have to be happy.
Like a work-life balance.
Yeah, and I have to be happy, and I have to do something that will perpetuate my happiness in a sense.
something that you're passionate about, right?
Yeah, and this was a job that when I took it, I was like, oh yeah, I'll work in a library. I don't give a fuck. And then I got promoted, and I was like, I'm kind of working on some stuff I'm kind of passionate about, and it'll be good, but there's a culture and there is cliques in where it's starting, like when I move locations, and that's going to hinder me to a point where I don't know, honestly, if I'll tell you two honestly, I don't know how long I'll do it until and I can't be one of those guys who just toughs it out until the end of my life. And I've been like, man, I hated that forever, you know? So there's a lot of, like, all day yesterday and all day today, I have rarely left my bed. I've just been, like, reading and just being mad introspective on my own shit. So I was like, man, I'm finally in a position where I think I'm grown, but I'm also in a position where I think I'm young enough to where we can all take risk.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think, you know, sometimes we have to make financial risks, which aren't ideal, but I think
to maximize your happiness, because that's all that we want in life.
Mm-hmm.
The standard economic theory.
My boy bringing
Maximize
fucking
utility.
the businessman over here.
You gotta find the equilibrium.
Yeah, and like, I think the big one is I was. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I've been working really hard for the admiration of others is what's been fucking me.
What about for yourself?
I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's what's killing me. Is I don't think I do anything for myself.
Yeah.
I used to. My friend out in South Carolina told me to my face that ever since I started working with the library, I am not the same person I used to be. Her and I have been friends for a long time. She was saying I was way happier. I was way more creative. I was this, I was that, and she's like, dude, every day I talk to you, she's like, I get worried because I'm getting beaten into a cog in a machine.
Yeah.
When that's not something I ever wanted to be in my fucking life. So we'll see. Maybe some more creative stuff will come out of a shift, and maybe that'll help everything we do here. But we'll see. Or I'll be underneath the freeway asking y'all for money, and y'all will drive by and y'all will see me and go, damn.
I don't think your family will let you do that.
No, for sure not. But it's always a fear. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd come pick you up. Hey, we gotta record the podcast.
I have all the stuff in my backpack, like my fucking bag on a stick, whatever they call those things.
Podcast equipment.
Travel bag.
I'm like, well, I can't get rid of this, dude.
I mean, you're definitely not alone in that either. Like, I feel like people, especially like our age, we're like at that point where like we kind of had to like, oh, what the fuck are we gonna do? You know, what are we gonna do? Some people have it figured out. Like this man is at least going to school and stuff. So you have like sort of like that at least a route and a plan. you know?
Yeah.
And
But it's still like the same thing though.
that might be what I end up doing.
What, going back to school?
I might do it. I might say fuck it, because if I get a job teaching, I can do that shit anywhere. If I get like, you know what I mean? Like I put myself in a position where I can teach. I'm not bound to this place. Like right now I work at a library. I'm bound to that library because listen, libraries are a dying breed, but professors are not. And I think you can always find a place.
Yeah.
So maybe that might be what I have to do.
Yeah,
But that's money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's money, and then that's time.
Yeah.
And that's not, I don't want to, you know, I feel like we as people think we need to have our lives figured out before we're 30. But if I have to start over at 24, then I have to start over at 24. You know?
Yeah.
I definitely don't like being the fact that I'm turning 25 and I'm in the same bedroom I've been in since I was 4 or 5. Which sucks dick.
Yeah, I mean, when you fucking think about that, but like,
It just
It's
it doesn't help. The economy doesn't help.
It definitely doesn't, and that's what I say too. Is like people ask why people like the older generations will always be like, well, why are these young kids not? Why are they not moved out? And why are they not this? Is because shit is fucked and we have no way around it.
we have houses that we can buy for 10 grand.
I know, and it's so crazy. It's like I looked last night on Zillow, and I was like, man, how much would it be for me to move out and be on my own straight up? It's not. It's not without being in the absolute ghetto, like in the shits. You can't get anything under $1,000 a month
For houses?
for apartments without being in the absolute shits.
Living paycheck to paycheck. You don't want to do that.
I definitely don't want to do that. And so it's like it's fucked. It's seriously fucked. Or I have to take out a loan, which I can do, but it's like being an adult is stupid and I hate it.
Yeah, it's fucking tough.
We're at a weird age where we are adults. We are grown adults, but we're still young enough that it still feels like we're young, like we're kids still. You know what I mean?
Like in the adult world,
Yeah,
we're still too young.
Yeah, we're kids in the adult world, so we can't just go do shit. But we're still adults, and so we have to be adults. It's dumb. I hate it. It's stupid.
That's where I'm like, I kind of wanted to, like, instead of just accepting that, I'm like, okay, well, let me actually now start to put in the work to get where I want to be, like, because time is not on my side. So that's kind of like, I had that recently, that change of mind where I'm like, okay, like, let me get my head out of my ass and, like, start fucking, you know, getting my responsibilities straight and my fucking priorities right, you know?
Yeah. Like, shout out to Gary V and Sean. You guys know Gary V?
I do know Gary V.
Dude, I was like in a little Gary V phase for like a month, and I was like, man, fuck this guy afterwards.
Yeah.
But
He makes it sound so much easier than
yeah.
it is.
But like one thing that me and Sean always say is like, because Sean's like grinding so hard. That fool is like insane. That fool like barely. He drives to LA like twice a week or once a week.
Good Lord.
Like every week for school.
Damn.
And works like a full-time job, like all that stuff. And one thing that Gary Vee always says is, you got to play in the dirt before you play in the clouds.
Damn, bro.
It's like you just got to grind, and then
I heard a quote that really stuck with me, is that if you're doing a job where if you're working a job where you watch the clock, you're not working where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that was like, man, I do that all day. Like, I've gotten so regimented at work that I'm all about my time. Like, I will take my lunch and I will leave and I will come back to the minute I was gone so I can maximize as much as I'm not at my desk.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but let's shift.
All right.
Let's shift here. Let's get away
Second
from
gear.
this. I promised this kid we would do this segment weeks
This
ago.
little bum ass kid.
Oh yeah.
So we have a new segment that might go for a little while. These are questions sent in specifically by Manny,
I think you told me one of the questions.
by our dear friend Manny.
Are they like a group question?
Some of them are.
I think if we do the group questions, we should just do it just us three. Like
Yeah.
choose out of us.
Yeah,
three,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
'cause
Yeah, he
Or
wants
other
out of
groups.
everyone on the Discord.
But
It's
people don't know.
That's too
Not
much.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have specific ones for Eggy,
All right.
specific ones for Mikey, specific ones for me, specific ones for everyone. Let's see. I don't want to ask that question. That question is crazy to ask.
Let me see.
That
All
top
right.
one.
Here,
That top
let me intro us into this. All right.
one. Yeah, that
This-
question's crazy.
He's so dumb, bro.
Yeah.
I can answer that.
All
Oh.
right.
All right.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Yep.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Q&A section, fan mail, mailbag. Let's go.
Okay. Eggy. Manny wants to know, out of everyone in the podcast,
Okay. Like us three?
who would you be scared to fight?
Tyler.
'Kay.
Who, more scared?
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler. I'm sorry, Mikey.
But me and Eggy
Mikey's-
will fight right now.
yeah.
Mikey's got a wand, dude. That shit works.
He got a soft wand.
That shit works. I've
This-
watched that cause rain. Do a spell on him. Give him a spell.
Sunshine, daisies, buttermellow, turn the stupid fat right yellow.
Yeah, so fire right.
I'm gonna go home and like I'm gonna be missing a leg or something.
Stupefy. That's my favorite one. All right, we'll go to Mikey. In a 1v1, do you think you can aim diff Eggy on any game?
Oh.
This is actually a
this,
good question.
This is a good question because
Can you explain
Like-
aim diff?
aim diff is basically who has better aim.
Just in general. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're more consistent. I think you're a lot more consistent.
Probably. But if I could choose, yeah, I think I can.
We're gonna have to test this shit
A
out.
gauntlet, different FPS games.
Okay.
What were we supposed to do? Something like that?
Yeah.
A gauntlet.
Which we might still.
All right.
We might still. I have it in my brain. Question for Tyler. If one of the three were getting canceled on Twitter, would you kick them off of the podcast or still have them on it?
I think I know the answer to this.
It depends on what was said. I think it depends on what was said. But you might just have to take a break for a little bit.
If
4-game suspension.
Yeah.
if this
yeah,
situation actually happened, it would be the one Tyler.
I would be the one who
Tyler,
got-
yeah.
No,
No, I'm just
it's this one. If anyone's getting canceled,
I'm not
it'd
even
be
on
you.
social media enough
No,
to
but
fucking be saying
you
anything.
might say. I feel like you're the one out of the three of us to actually. No,
No,
because I double down. Yeah, it's probably me.
It's you.
So if I get canceled, there's just not going to be a podcast because I'm not going to let them use my shit.
Don't cancel.
They're like, Tyler, we need the recording studio so we can. I'm canceled. Fuck you. No, I think it depends. I think if like one of you two said something crazy, and it's like clearly a joke, whatever, we'll bring you in. But if y'all like did some unsolicited jerking at a football game, then it's like you probably. There's a line where it's like, if I'm still your friend after, probably. But if you did something so heinous that I can't be your homie anymore, then obviously not.
Who's done like the worst thing out of the three of us?
I think we all have done.
I don't think I've done anything worth being canceled. I mean, I've said some wild shit,
You have said some wild shit.
but that's probably it.
Mikey's actually like out of podcast. He's actually incredibly racist.
Who's done the
I'm just kidding.
Who's done the most criminal?
Criminal? Like
Mama,
stuff that they.
I'm a criminal.
The most criminal thing I've probably done is steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards from Walmart. Wait, what's the statute of limitations?
Yeah,
on that?
Dude, you're fucked, bro.
we got him.
The 10-year operation is finally done.
I don't think I've trespassed.
Yeah, but that's like everyone does that.
Yeah.
I've done some.
What have you done?
I was an accomplice to something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, moving on.
Accomplice. Okay.
Question for Eggy. Would you wear your fatigues to a Halloween party?
Why the fuck do people call them fatigues,
'Cause they're
man? The
noisy.
uniforms. Yeah,
It pisses you off.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, to a Halloween party?
Halloween party, yeah.
I thought you were gonna wear them.
I thought you were gonna wear them today too.
I'm a veteran.
Don't show your ID.
Yeah, don't show
show
Why?
your
What
ID.
the
keep,
fuck?
Keep
Someone's
your
gonna zoom in and just.
What the fuck are they gonna do with this ID?
It's blur. It's way too blurred. No one will
This
get
is
it.
I am a veteran.
All right. For Mikey, when you met Eggy in high school and he said, I play CSGO too, did you think he probably trash or he looks all right?
Dude, this was my prime CS:GO days. So
You thought he was ass?
I thought everyone I had an ego during that time. So
I could sense it.
I was like, dude, I was like top 0.1%. So
Good on you, mate.
Question for Tyler. Since you don't watch porn often,
What the fuck?
we talked about it one episode.
Oh.
When are you going to upload a live reaction when you watch some again? The next time I watch it, I will put a live reaction out.
You know, people do that.
Yeah. I've seen those videos crack me up. All right. Back to Eggy. I have a bunch more questions, so let me grab from the group questions. Eggy,
What? This is some off the wall shit, isn't it?
is 5.8 dick size considered small?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Incredibly small.
anything under 8 or 9.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike for that question.
Oh my god.
I was noted to let you guys know, because this matters. Mike remembered.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that means.
Okay.
All right, for Mikey, Manny wants to know, out of the three of us, who do you think has the worst / who do you think has the best Riz game?
Oh my god, bruh.
Absolutely none of us.
None of us are qualified, bruh.
I mean, none of us have Riz whatsoever. Or who has the best game?
We did this 2
Yeah,
podcasts
we
ago or something.
had this-
Remember?
Oh,
We had
yeah.
our little
Our
situation.
date. Oh my god, that shit was. I cringed.
But girl at the bar. Who do you think? Who would you be like? He going
Wait,
bag.
there's two different questions: before or after alcohol, because that's two different people. For everyone, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right, so preference it with alcohol. Who's the best Riz? Without, who's the best Riz?
With alcohol. Dude, I had a really good time when we were young.
What?
I was.
What the fuck?
This isn't even related to, but I got fucked up.
Did you?
I
Good.
drank 4 tall boy PBRs, no
My
empty
God.
stomach.
Oh,
Good man.
You get some blood too.
And I made a lot of friends.
Nice.
At the Halloween party we had at my homegirl's house, I had 10 Kona Big Waves.
Holy shit!
I had Jello shots. I had this alcoholic horchata.
Oh, like Kahlua. No, not Kahlua. It's
It was
Rum
It
chata?
was,
Rum
it
chata.
was
Rum
like rum
chata,
chata.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire. And then my homegirl had a gun that she made out of a Pringles can. I'll show you the video. I chugged. It was full of seltzer. I chugged it all. I was fucked. But anyways, before alcohol, who has the best Riz?
Before alcohol,
No.
dude, it's super hard.
I know.
None of us, dude.
I don't have that much freaking experience to know.
Yeah. Have you seen either of us Riz?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like,
It sounds
spit
so
game?
weird when you say it like that.
Have
you seen me Riz, bro?
I've seen you Riz, but it wasn't like a Riz.
When is that?
When we went to that one place, the Nerd.
Oh,
It was it wasn't
yeah.
it wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't. I just complimented her and walked away.
What about me? Have I? I don't even think
feel like
I'm like.
Your Riz is
No, like, have I ever even tried to
No.
put moves on someone?
Any
if I,
girl you've ever been interested in, you were already kind of already talking to when we saw you.
Oh,
yeah. That's a thing. That's
So it's
This is
just no one.
difficult.
No one has Riz.
I like
not
that.
enough information.
No
So-
data.
Okay, so
Not
if
enough
we,
data.
so if we spawned a girl right here, spawned, you have to pick which one of the three of us could, if that was our
Okay,
objective,
I like that. Go.
right this very second.
Right now. Girl spawns. Which one of us out of the two would you pick to just go up and talk to her?
Me.
It's not like our feelings are gonna get hurt. Just pick one.
Oh,
Because you guys both have a certain type of.
I think me and Eggy, at our core, couldn't be two different people. Like
Couldn't be
two more different people.
So we are different people.
Like completely almost.
Okay.
Skin color, hair type.
I don't see color, man.
I think, dude, this is going on for way too long. I'll just choose.
Yeah, man. Just choose. Flip a coin. It doesn't matter. Just pick Tyler, bro. Just say Tyler. Just say Tyler. I'll choose for you. Just say Tyler.
Choose you.
All right. Thank you.
I'll kill you. It's me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, this is a question for everybody, but I'll give it to Eggy. Out of the three of us, who do you think would become a popular streamer on Twitch?
Mikey.
I agree.
Mikey has already that fan base.
Not anymore. Fuck off. Okay.
He has a clean setup.
Mm-hmm.
Has a nice streamer voice.
Oh, this is a good question for me. Top picks to be featured on the podcast.
Oh, like who we would feature?
Yeah, so that can be a question for everybody. Like, who is one person that we think...
That we know, or just anyone?
I think you know what? We'll do two. Everybody give me two names. One person you know, and one person celebrity. And don't name who's going to be here next week.
I don't even know who's going to be here next week.
Oh. Who's flying into town next week?
I don't fucking know.
Wow.
Bad friend. Turnstile.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, Turnstile's going to be here.
Yeah.
Turnstile, okay. Really?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, see? I'll pick right now. I'll give you two names. If I had to pick personality-wise, I want Manny. Because...
You want him?
I want him. Either I would say Manny or Mike, both of our previous editors.
Okay.
Because I think they're just two fucking doofy-ass motherfuckers.
It would be funny.
Yeah. And then celebrity-wise, man, I'm going to say Jay Schlatt.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where I'd go with that.
You want to go next?
Yeah, I can go next. I'm going to start off with a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West.
Oh! We're going to get to the bottom of this situation, K. West.
You don't know the answers. You don't know the answers, Mikey.
That'll definitely be content.
And then the person that we know. Damn. Jason.
Jason's a good answer. If you know Jason, you know.
Because he can talk.
I mean, yeah.
I'm going to say person that we personally know. Damn, I'm always indecisive with these things. But
I'll look up the next question.
I'm a motherfucker say, you know what? JD.
Yeah.
JD.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't talk to that guy enough, but like I could tell like he has opinions, you know.
We'd have to get, if we got
Pick his
JD,
brain.
part of me would say we'd have to get JD and Michael together.
JD and Michael would be cool.
That's comedy. To get them two motherfuckers arguing.
They gotta share a mic though.
Yeah, that'd be even funnier.
Spur it even more.
Give me the mic.
Yeah.
And then celebrity wise, I'm glad you said Kanye, so that way I don't have to say him. Celebrity wise, I would pick. Can we do dead or do they have to be alive?
That'd be alive.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Um.
What dead person you want on the podcast, Tyler? My dad.
Oh. I'm gonna say motherfucking.
No, not that one. Damn it. No! Tyler, who do you want on the podcast? My dad. No. Nope. Is this one? Nope.
Which one are you trying to do?
Is it this one? It's that one.
The last one you fucking picked. Okay, celebrity. Fucking. It had to be a producer, but like, fucking Ninth Wonder. He's a producer.
Also, I'd also pick Conan O'Brien.
Oh.
I just feel like it'd be funny.
No, we got to be on his.
Y'all on Conan Needs a Friend. That's his podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought the show.
He doesn't have a show right now.
What?
Yeah, the Conan show's over. He's supposed to be getting something maybe with, like, in deal with HBO Max.
You know what? Good riddance.
No, he was the best talk show host. All right, so we'll go back to Mikey here. Who? No, these questions. No, let me see what else I got. I need one specifically for you. Who do you think has the potential to become an e-boy?
Out of all of us,
Yeah,
without choosing myself,
you can choose yourself. Eggy.
What the fuck? What's an e-boy?
you know, like
Like e-girl, but just e-boy?
Yeah.
Like I get changed.
You know,
and
you know,
shit.
yeah, you know,
Chains,
corpse
I got
husband.
wings. Oh, okay, yeah,
Joke.
perfect.
He doesn't show his face.
Fuck me.
But like his fan art,
Who?
you could tell. It's like digital e-boy.
Yeah.
E-boy is like all those like Vinny Hacker. You know Vinny? No, he's on 100 Thieves now.
Oh,
Me, when I have my dangling earring. for
ooh,
sure.
with your dangly earring, you look like
Mhm.
motherfucking Uryu from Bleach.
I got my glasses on. I feel like who are you? Yo, shout out to the Hollow Squad.
Eggy, based on personality, who on this podcast would you date?
Mikey.
Yeah, it's fair.
I wanted the real deal.
All right. For me, let me see what questions he had specifically for me.
I have a question for Manny.
Oh. Okay.
Stream MW2.
Yeah.
So he hit you with the other night. He told me to stream my Spotify on Twitch. Who would you hate playing games with?
Wait.
Out of everyone here, who would I hate playing games with?
Oh, I think I know.
Probably Eggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably Eggy.
Wait,
Just we just don't play the same way.
I played a win.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
your question.
Yeah. Yeah, my question was everybody in the group.
Oh.
But he asked me to, and I'd start naming names if people knew who these names were. I told Manny, send me some spicy questions, but we have to make like a separate video where we just answer these for everyone.
These are like hot seat questions when
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah,
there, not for the podcast.
Damn, hot seat. I forgot about that shit.
Mhm. Hey, read this text right here.
I know.
Yeah, okay. Here. Read that.
That's
read that text
funny,
right there.
bro.
That's what Mike remembered.
Funny.
That's Manny's questions. That's the Manny's questions segment. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, good Manny.
Please, if you watch this podcast, give us some questions.
Yeah, you can send it to us on Twitter. Leave a comment.
yeah.
Please leave a comment. We need those numbers up.
Comment.
Wait,
Twitter.
what?
What?
What's happening?
We're just saying if people have questions they want to know, like
Oh,
dumb
yeah.
Q&A questions, you can send them our way. Even if you know us, DM us something. Don't eat goddamn chips on this podcast. I will kill you.
All right, let's do a draft. Where are we gonna eat after this?
Oh,
Oh, I'm actually gonna make music after this
number one. Where?
at a coffee shop.
So me and Mikey gonna eat after
Yeah.
this. We already know who won. We already know the winner.
Yeah.
Who won?
The draft for where we're gonna go eat.
Yeah, was it
Take a wild guess from me and Mikey. Want to go eat after this?
Chipotle?
No. Are you dumb?
What the fuck?
Are you actually dumb?
Is it Taco Bell?
What the whose man's is this?
Wait, why would I know where both of you are gonna eat?
Because you should know this.
You offered this last time.
Oh, Zen Curry.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Oh my god.
I fucking love Zen Curry.
Actual dummy. Oh my god. Mikey, I have a question for you about Harry Potter. Let me see this. If
Okay.
you were staring at is it a boggart? A boggart? The things that turn into your nightmares. You know what I'm talking about? They have they use the spell ridiculous on it. You know what I'm talking about? Are they called Bargats?
I don't know, but
But there's a monster that comes out of a chest in Harry Potter that turns into your biggest fear.
Okay.
And the way to defeat it is to scream a spell that's ridiculous, basically, and it makes it goofy. What comes out of that? What does that turn into for y'all?
holy shit.
It would have to be something physical because, like,
Oh.
for me, you can't transform into failure. So, like,
All right.
Dang, dude, this is a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Hey, good job.
Hey, fuck you, Manny. This is my segment now. Thank you.
A physical thing.
I feel like, yeah, because my things are like, the things I'm really afraid of are like either psychological or like heights.
Yeah.
You can't turn into a height.
Like if the chest could just show me a snapshot of like me just dying alone.
Oh, so it would be that. It would be your future. It would turn into your future self where you're dying alone.
Yeah, die alone, like
sad,
a failure, sad,
fat.
under a tree or under like a tunnel.
That's probably what it turned into for me, like homeless Tyler.
Mine would be Margot Robbie naked with soapy booby and soapy ass. I'm so scared. Yeah, I think I'd probably do the same thing as you guys.
Yeah. It's a mirror of ourselves. Now, what would you see? There's a mirror called the Mirror of EggSalad in Harry Potter. EggSalad is just desire backwards, where you see in the mirror what you want the absolute most in life. What do you guys see? I just see myself smiling.
A version of myself where I am the best version of myself that I can possibly be. Healthy body, healthy mind, peaceful. I got my dreams. I got my woman on my side. You know.
That's probably what I'd see too. Is probably myself.
A family.
Yeah, it's myself with like a wife and kids. I think is what I'd see. Very lame, but that's what I'd see. Like Harry saw his parents back to life.
Oh shit!
And I think Dumbledore saw himself making out with a dude.
Nice.
Not a joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like an actual thing.
It was Grindelwald?
Yeah.
Canonically?
Yeah, no. Dumbledore's gay.
And
Wait.
Dumbledore.
Oh, I was thinking of Hagrid. Is that the one who passed away?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He saw himself with that French lady.
I would see, when I would look in the mirror, I would see Harry's parents.
But like not alive, right?
Still dead.
Still dead.
Still dead.
I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't care.
Okay. Mikey just sees himself.
I see myself right here with the podcast.
Wow, look at
That's
that.
a fucking lie, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I
liar.
don't know, dude. Like, just same thing as you guys.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
success, happiness.
Yep, absolutely. So what we'll do
with
now?
a big old bulge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's that time. If you guys want to do them recommendations,
Okay.
could be that time. Anybody got any? Because I think I do. If I
have an
quick.
idea.
Okay.
This is what the United States should do.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Politicians should send mass amount of people overseas to fight against other people
Mm-hmm.
on their behalf.
Wow. It's a bold statement you just made. I couldn't imagine a world where they did that.
They should do that.
I don't agree with you. I think that's scary.
It's almost like someone here did that too, actually.
Yeah, it sounds like a waste of money.
You're a politician?
You know what they should do? I'm tired of getting. Maybe this will give you time to think about it. Your recommendations. It's voting season here and then everywhere. Are you guys getting spammed on your phone?
It is the most annoying fucking thing
I'm
ever.
getting like during this podcast, I've gotten 3 phone calls.
With John Legend?
John Legend called
The
me.
ad?
I have a fucking piece to say about that shit. You
Yeah,
know how much that stuff costs?
it's so much.
It's like upwards of like hundreds of thousands of dollars because they have to buy that data
yeah,
and then they have to fucking
It's
like
just spam
set a
call.
whole campaign for that and
Yeah.
like it's so expensive. I would rather them spend that on like
Actually,
like fixing homelessness or like trying to help or something. And I'd be
School
like, oh, that's pretty cool.
infrastructure,
But
no, but they have to spend it so they can spam your phone call with someone who says they're gonna stop homelessness, but don't use a dime of their own money to do so. My
Exactly.
thing we should do is forget all of this. Forget all this election shit. You give me you give me 12. Let me think of how this works. Give me 8. Give me 8 people who want to run for that office. Tournament bracket, randomize it. They fight. Winner moves up the bracket until 1v1, winner takes the spot. We need to start having politicians who can win a goddamn fight. I'm tired of it being these old dudes who talk all crazy. If I go up there, bro, I'm running this country. You put me up. You know who's running this country? Brock Lesnar. That's who's going to run this country.
Joe Biden clears out all of us.
What? This man will probably forget who he's fighting mid-fight.
Exactly, dude. He's got that strength. He's just like, oh.
Fuck. Okay.
We're doing recommendations?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Hit recommendations.
All
Is
right.
that the recommendations button?
It must be
Sure.
now. I got a song. It's called How Deep by Ty Verdes.
Give us a little snippet.
2 inches.
No, like you singing it. No, DMCA, you sing it.
I don't know the lyrics. I found it the other day.
Hum it.
I found him on TikTok, and so I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So I pulled that up, and now that's what I've been listening to.
I see what you're pulling up.
You got the new Drake?
DMCA, dude. DMCA.
You know, Drake will come for us.
DMCA.
Drake will say, "Your life a hard one at best, and it's only a one because you married a black woman." Isn't that what he said to that?
The Anthony Fantano, the
Yeah.
needle drop. That's come on the podcast. I'm just joking.
My
He hates all my music.
my recommendation is gonna be. I started reading Kaiju number 8.
Oh, my man.
Pretty
Dang it,
good
I knew
manga.
that.
My man.
Is there
anime
is there anime?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sick.
I would just
That-
wait for the anime.
I didn't know there was anime coming out. I thought
I was telling Mikey because he was talking about watching it. The
No,
anime's coming
I'll
like
read
I
it.
was gonna say it's
I-
coming like
I like reading.
early next year.
I like read.
I like read.
Yeah.
All right. This one's my. Wait, can you do a snippet of that?
That's incredible.
All right. Now this one's mine. And this one's my hip recommendation, November 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Clairvoyant by Story So Far.
Give us a snippet.
All right. I think you'll notice things become different. The good lies in our lives won't feel so consistent.
Watch, stop out. We're gonna get DMCA.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking. That
Dude,
sounds
those
sounds
lyrics are
too
too
much. Sounds too much like the original, dude. We're gonna get in trouble.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's it for the boys here on the couch. That's Mikey. That's Eggy. I'm Tyler. Check us out on all social media platforms: Twitch, Twitter, everything. The YouTube. There is a Twitter account for this channel. So if you don't see me personally tweet out the podcast anymore, it's because it gets tweeted out on the @HipTide on Twitter. Hopefully, we might get into some more stuff soon.
Yeah.
We need to do more than this.
Nah.
Okay. I'm gonna do more than this.
All right, that sounds better.
All right, for the boys on the couch, for me over here, everybody say bye.
Bye.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'm honest, you look like a doofus.